Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jake at That Fit Friend, and today I'm reviewing the updated Lululemon Pace Breaker short. So 3 pros that I have with this short is number 1, the fit. The updated fit is just far better than the old Pace Breaker short, and I think if you have meatier legs, this short will fit you a lot better. In my old Pace Breaker, I could only wear them for like a short duration because the liner was so tight. There wasn't that much room in the shell. And honestly, in that short, I blew out the crotch in 2 models with deep squats because I think the liner was too tight for my legs. So I don't have the biggest legs in the game. I have like moderately muscular legs. So I think if you do have meat on your legs, this short will fit you a lot better. And if you've been deterred in the past with the old Pace Breaker shorts fit, I think this short will do a lot better for your needs. The second pro that I have with this short is I like its versatility in the context of performance in the gym, but how it could also look pretty good for casual wear. So not every pair of training shorts looks good in a casual context or has the best phone storage and like storage basically for your belongings when we're going out and about. Some shorts like have them poke out way too much of the pockets, or they just don't have the best security. These shorts do a pretty good job. So if I'm, for example, going for a meeting and then I'm going to the gym afterwards, and I can wear gym shorts for both of those because I review shoes. I'm not necessarily having that formal of meetings. I like these shorts because they can play in both of those worlds really well. So I think if you want a short for training, but then also just wearing out and about, that's where this short can excel. My third pro with this short is their sweat wicking and breathability. So with this model, they breathe pretty dang well. So I think they will work in a variety of climates and settings. And so something that I appreciate with this model is the liner is a little bit less constrictive and it breathes a little bit better. So if you are prone to generally getting a little bit sweaty down yonder, I think these shorts will do a better job at giving you more ventilation. But now let's talk about a couple of cons that I have with the updated Pace Breaker short. So 2 cons that I have with the updated Lululemon Pace Breaker short is number 1, their durability is a little concerning. So with my short, I'm having 2 issues. Now, I am trying to keep in mind that this could be a one-off case, so definitely keep that in mind as you watch this cons section. But 2 areas that I'm already having issues with the short is number 1, down here on the crotch, I'm already having some materials kind of fray out. Now, Lululemon will fix or replace that, so I do like that about this short. But number 2, after my 3rd workout in these shorts, and this is something that actually kind of really infuriated me, was I was doing sprints and I had my phone in my pocket, and after my session, I realized I got a hole through the liner. And I think because the phone is a little bit more like grandiose in size, because also this pocket isn't the biggest for the modern day phone, so Lululemon, like, come on, get with the times. I think the stress of that phone and like the more dynamic nature of sprints put stress into this and cause it to rip. So I will be taking the short back to Lulu to get them replaced. And now, granted, that is a perk of the short, is that if you buy it and it rips like that, they will replace it. But the durability of this short has kind of infuriated me, especially in the context of how fast they broke down. Now I am trying to, once again, keep in mind that this could be a one-off case, and so I don't wanna bash this short entirely, and I do wanna like these shorts, but definitely keep an eye out on that if you're gonna be sprinting and whatnot in these shorts and you're gonna have your phone in your pocket. The second con that I have with these shorts is that Lulu increased the price point to $78 USD. So the old Pace Breaker short cost $68, these now cost $78. So when you factor in the durability issue that I had, it kind of makes sense as to why I'm a little bit annoyed with these shorts. But if you are somebody who is hesitant on investing in them, Lulu does do a good job, I think, at replacing the shorts if they do break down on you too quick, or like fixing materials if you're having issues with them. So that is a perk that can kind of take the edge off of the investment. But we do have an increased price point, which is kind of a bummer with these shorts. But now let's talk about the performance of this model. To break down the performance of this short, I'll discuss how they perform for lifting, cross-training and more versatile workouts, and then short runs and daily wear. In the context of lifting, the short has done a pretty good job. With the updated fit, you get a lot more room. In the old Pace Breaker, the moment I would do one squat or go into hip flexion, they would be ridden up, and this liner was just so uncomfortable in those shorts. This short doesn't have that issue. The shell, I think, has enough space to fall back down pretty easily, and the liner moves a lot better with the body because it isn't as tight and it has a lighter weight build to it. So when it comes to lifting, I think these shorts should work pretty well for most lifters' needs. Plus, they do have a good level of stretch to them and ventilation. So if you are doing like a longer bodybuilding session and whatnot, this short should feel pretty easy to wear for longer periods. I also like the security system with the pockets of these shorts. This short is very easy to carry your phone along with you in the gym. So if I am in a busier commercial gym, for example, and I want to bring my phone with me in between my sets and machines and whatnot, these shorts make it a little bit easier to do so with than other shorts that don't necessarily have the best pocket system. When it comes to cross-training and versatile workouts, these shorts do a pretty good job. I think they will be lightweight enough for most lifters' needs, and you do get a good level of security with the waistband. So I think if you're somebody, for example, who is going to be lifting and then doing plyometrics, these shorts should work well. Plus, they do have good ventilation once again. My only issue when it comes to versatile workouts with a short is that I would tread very lightly if you're going to put your phone in the compression liner pocket, because I think that could give you issues with the short's overall durability. But for versatile workouts, I think the short should do a pretty good job as well. And if you like the last Pace Breaker for that context, I think you'll also really enjoy this Pace Breaker as well. When it comes to short runs, this short is okay. My issue once again is that liner issue that I ran into with the phone storage. If you're going to be running in this short and you like to use your compression liner pocket for carrying that phone, and you have a newer phone that is like really pushing the envelope of what that pocket can hold, definitely keep that in mind, because I don't want you to run into that issue, come back to this video, get mad at me, because I'm giving you forewarning now. But for short runs and sprints, I think if you're not gonna have your phone on you, you should be better off with this model, so definitely keep that in mind. And then when it comes to daily wear, I really like this short. I like how casual it can look, and honestly, the pockets in this short are pretty stellar for carrying your belongings and not having them poke out a ton. And with the more roomy fit, if you have bigger legs and you want a short with pockets that don't make you look like you're walking around with huge things sticking out of your legs, the Pace Breaker short I think should do a pretty good job for your needs. So across the board, I want to like this short. It does an okay job. However, there are definitely things that give me pause with its durability. So when it comes to the price of the updated Pace Breaker short, you can expect to pay $78 USD. That is once again a price point increase of $10 USD compared to the prior Pace Breaker model. Now, that price point is a little bit hit or miss for me, because number one, I had a durability issue within 2 weeks. I'm a little bit jaded with the price of this short. Now, granted, I do like that Lulu will replace it. So what I would suggest doing is that if you're going to drop money on this short and that price point is a little bit steep for you, definitely go to your local Lulu store to pick up a pair, because I think you'll have a better bet then of replacing them if you have to, or returning them. So definitely keep that in mind. But if you're on the market for a cheaper training short, there are definitely options out there that work really well for more recreational training sessions. So definitely remember that before buying this short. All right, so now let's answer the question, who should buy the updated Lululemon Pace Breaker short? So I think if you are a fan of Lululemon and you found the Pace Breaker short, the older model, to run way too slim for your legs, this model will work pretty dang well for your needs. I also see this as a really good training short for anybody who wants a short for working out, but then also wearing for daily wear. I think this is one of the training shorts that works pretty good on a day-to-day context. Now, who shouldn't buy this training short? Number one, I think if you're worried about the durability of this short and you don't necessarily have the means to drop 78 on a pair of shorts, then this short may not resonate with your overall needs. And number two, I think if you're somebody who's gonna be doing a lot of sprinting or dynamic or more athletic style training sessions, you might wanna look into a short that might be a little bit more durable for your needs, especially if you're somebody who likes to train with your phone on you when doing those styles of workouts. So when it comes to the sizing and fit of the updated Lululemon Pace Breaker short, I think most folks should be safe going true to size in this short. Now, if you're in between sizes with this short, I think if you are in between sizes and you have like thicker or more muscular legs, I would say size up. And then if you have slimmer legs, you'll want to size down. Because this short has a roomier fit, I would say if you have skinnier legs and you're in between, like let's say a medium and a large, you'll want to go with a medium, because I think the large will be a little bit too like wispy for you. The short also comes with 3 different inseam options, 5-inch, 7-inch, and 9-inch, and they have a lot of different sizes from XS all the way up to triple XL. All right, so now let's do a construction breakdown of the updated Pace Breaker short. So you have a traditional waistband with the drawstring on the inside of this short. And then when it comes to the pockets, you have one left and one right pocket. These are deep enough to store things like phones and wallets. You have a zippered pocket here on the right side. It's designed to kind of limit the bounce when you put belongings in this pocket. And then you also have 2 compression liner pockets, one on the left and one on the right side of this short. You have a soft grid mesh liner. And then when it comes to the materials used in this short, for the mesh, you have a 90% recycled polyester, 10% lycra elastane. For the pocket lining, it's 100% recycled polyester. For the body, it's 86% recycled polyester and 14% elastane. And then the liner itself is 85% recycled polyester and 15% elastane, and that was a mouthful, and yes, I had to read those off my phone because there was no way I was remembering those. But I think that pretty much wraps up the gist of this short's construction. Once again, it does have an updated fit. The overall shell construction and design is pretty similar to the old Pace Breaker short, but if you have additional construction questions on this model, drop a comment down below. All right, y'all, there's up this review of the updated Lululemon Pace Breaker short. I want to like this short, but there are things that give me pause with this short, especially with the increased price point. If you have additional questions on this pair of shorts, or if you have a pair and they've worked well or they haven't worked well, let me know in the comments below. But as always, guys, if you have questions, drop them down below or reach out to me personally. And as always, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.